What's up, kids? How yous doing? What is going on, everybody? We're gonna get this thing going. Oops. Get the TikTok set up. YouTube is already good to go. We are good to go. Hello, 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 everybody. How is everyone? Mr. Fobo, that's me for sure. We're gonna give it just a couple of minutes, let some folks get in, and then we're gonna go. I don't have time to monkey around today. I got shit to do. Excuse me. Damn it. It's evening there. Oh, look, it's yet another battle request. Decline. Excited to head to LA? Yes, very excited. Ready to go. They actually called me last night and told me that TikTok invited me to come to London to go to Global. But my passport isn't ready, so I couldn't go anyway. So as much as I would have liked to, yeah, exactly. I can't. My passport's not ready. You know, a couple of different hindrances. Let me check here real quick. Can you hear me now? Or am I muted? Am I muted? I should be muted. Muted? Okay, good. All right, good. We're good to go. We're going to start making calls here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to test it. We've already tested everything. We're good to go. Got tons of emails as predicted and promised. For those of you that are wondering about the archives and stuff, well, I'll talk about that when I get over the app. That's all right. So we're in good shape. Here we go. Everything appears to be working great. How's the new website? It's great. What's up, Kenna? How you doing? Couple of things we're still working out, just tech stuff that I'm trying to figure out more efficient ways to do things, like the archives. The archives are long. They're like 3 hours long. The problem is when you record them in such high def, the way I do, that it tends to make them very large recordings and they exceed the maximum allowable upload. So what I'm doing at this exact moment in time is uploading to YouTube some of the ones that I can't condense anymore, the ones that are like really long. I'm uploading them to YouTube, but privately so that only my app members can see them. And that's only the stuff that's from the app itself. Speaking of, let's go to, I'm gonna go to my thing real quick. Oh, look, there I am live. View channel. I'm looking to see. Yeah, that one's uploading. So we have one uploading right now. It should be the next couple of hours. By the time I'm done with this live stream, I would think it would be done. The problem is that, you know, these videos a lot of times are like 15 gigs. and I have to reduce them to less than 5, and it takes hours to do that. So I did that, and it still came at 5.08. So I had to redo it in order to get it up there. So it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. There's only so much I can do about it. So while I'm working on a different solution, I'm trying to see if I can get them to increase the size that's allowable, if only for my account, or to render them in such a fashion that they can just be automatically uploaded. So that would be the ideal. So, all right, kids, we're gonna get going. How many are here? There's only 690 people here. Do me a favor, share the live. Let's get some folks over here. We got up to almost 3,000 yesterday. In a post Live Fest world, guys, January, it was like this last year. January was slow for those that participated in Live Fest, partly because everybody's fucking exhausted. That's not only the creators, but it's also the people that are watching these creators for extended periods of time and so on and so forth. So I'm turning on the laptop, getting the laptop turned on. And as soon as that's done, we're going to start making calls. We're leaving tomorrow for Live Fest. We got house sitters and people taking care of our cats. And we decided, because the weather's supposed to get really gnarly, we decided to extend the trip one day at both ends. We were going to do the day at the end anyway, just so we didn't have to rush everything to get out the day after Live Fest. So that actually worked out really well. But the day before, the day we were supposed to arrive, day after tomorrow, is when we're supposed to get like this horrible ice, snow, whatever storm. Thank you, Best Chick, for the glasses. And so we decided that we're just going to call the airline, move the flight, and we've called the hotel, and they've extended it for us on both ends and all that. What night is Live Fest? I believe it's Saturday. The night of the 10th? Hang on, let me see. It's in typical TikTok fashion. It's very, or maybe it's the 11th. I think it's the 11th. And they will live stream it. It'll be on the TikTok Live US account. We'll all be live streaming and doing stuff too. So there'll be, what am I drinking? Oh, it's just some sugar-free cola thing from Whole Foods. It's healthy. So, oh, it's Friday. Oh, there you go. Friday. All right. Computer is up and on. We've got tons of calls. Guys, just a reminder, if you have emails that you'd like to send, you'd like to see me try and give a call to, send them to info@ruckfobocalls.com. Okay. Let's go. First rattle out of the bag here. Notice that your Apple iCloud was recently used at an Apple store in California. We've seen this one a dozen times in the last week. So let's give them a call real quick. And see what happens. Why can I not hear anything? Morning. What's up, Stanville?
Thank you for calling support. My name is David. How can I help you today?
Hi, David. Sir, I got a text message from y'all saying
Hello?
something or other about my Apple account being
Hello?
used to pay for something, $143.95. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I need to talk to somebody about it,
Mhm.
please. Hello?
Okay, not a problem.
Oh,
Sir, before we... Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry you got quiet there for a second.
Before... Not a problem. Before we proceed for the same, can you just provide me with your first and last name and also provide me with the email address which is registered with your Apple account so that I can go ahead and check this out for you, what is going on exactly?
Yes, sir. First name is Randy, Randy. Last name is
Mm-hmm.
RAM as in Mary, B as in boy, L as in London, Rambler.
Like Randy Rambler, and can you please provide me with the email address registered with your Apple account?
Yes, sir. It's Randy, my first name, Randy. And then
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
LUVSEMTHICK at yahoo.com.
It's Randy loves them thick.
Yes, at
Is that what it said? That's
Yahoo.
quite a creative name.
Yeah, I use it for my dating profile, but then I ended up stuck with it. I was on
Right. Got you
Tinder
there,
and
right.
stuff like that.
All right, Randy. I just want to make sure that I have written it down right. It's
Uh-huh.
Randy LUVSEM
Hmm.
thick THICK at yahoo.com. Is that what he said?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
All right, Randy. Let me just go ahead and check this out for you. Let me just see what the problem is going on. Just bear with me for a moment, please, will you?
Yep. He might actually be looking for me online. Usually, when it takes them this long, that's what they're doing.
All right, Randy. I believe you're still there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can see it on the records here that there are three charges of $143.95, which has been made in Santa Clara, California, in the morning. So, do you recognize these three charges? And I'll just help you with the total. It's 143.95. It's 431.85, $431.85 that are charged under the same name, the same email address that you just gave me.
Okay. No, sir. I don't.
So is
I
is
don't know
this
anything about that.
you don't have any idea how this charge has came upon your name?
No, I do not.
Not a problem. Randy, let me just go ahead and see why this problem is happening with you. Just bear with me for a moment, please.
Okay. Yes, sir.
That'd be all right. And before we do anything, can you please confirm? Is there any chance you might have given access to people, like you might have given your cell phone to any unknown person who might have used your cell phone and done these charges behind your back without your knowledge? Is there any chance somebody could have used your phone in that way?
No, no, I don't believe so. I didn't turn my phone over to nobody. Ain't nobody had their hands on it except me.
Okay, I got you there. And is there any chance, uh, somebody in the family? Is there somebody else you live with, like someone in the family who has access to your cell phone or any other devices that you own?
No, sir. I don't. I live alone. I have for a long, long time. Uh, I got divorced after my court case,
Okay.
and she turned and left, and you know
Mm-hmm.
that was the end of that. That was
I'm glad to hear.
a big settlement, and I kicked her out after that. So I wasn't going to share my money with her. So
Okay, I got you there. Wish you the best in
thank
everything, Randy.
thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, it's a difficult time. I'm not going to lie. When you I was in a terrible accident,
Mm-hmm.
and you know
Mm-hmm.
she said she was going to stick with me through the whole thing, but it turned out she couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So
But life has different plans, and
it does. It definitely did for me. It's crazy. We met at a dance class, me and her, and so we had that in common right away, and kind of hit it off. And then I had my accident. I was in a really bad bicycle accident. I got I got hit by one of those little, them little automated delivery carts that delivers food and pizza. It's like DoorDash kind of done one of them, but to some extent, ain't nobody driving it. It's like one of them remote control deals. And it hit me on my bicycle. And when it did, my foot got hung up in the chain on the bicycle. And, it wasn't that bad of
oh
an
my
injury,
gosh,
but I ended up getting a pretty nasty staph infection.
that's quite unfortunate.
Yeah, they had to
That's quite
amputate.
unfortunate.
Yeah, they had to amputate my lower
Not a problem,
leg
Randy.
on the
You have
right.
my best wishes with
Yeah.
you.
Well, it's crazy story. They
You have
when
my
they
best
cut off
wishes.
my they cut it off just below my right knee, and as luck would have it, there was another accident,
Oh,
very similarly styled type of accident, and there was a fellow about my age that
uh-huh.
had um, suffered a similar fate, and he ended up dying though. Sadly, sad for him.
Oh,
Win for me. They decided to try an experimental procedure
and
whereupon
then for you, right?
they took his his foot off of him and put it on me. The only thing was it was the left foot, so
Uh-huh.
I literally had two left feet, and of course, like I said, the woman, her name was Betsy. Betsy said she was gonna stay the whole time, but she didn't. Betsy ended up leaving. Just too much for her. I mean, in fairness to her, I
May
understood.
God bless her
Yeah.
soul.
So not much of a
But
dancer
are
anymore,
you
but I
able
can
to
still
walk
walk.
properly now?
I can. It's kind of weird. It took a lot of therapy. I have a tendency, if I'm not paying attention, I have a tendency to
Okay.
walk kind of to the left. So I have to overcompensate a little bit, and about every
Uh-huh.
fourth step, I have to step over to the right. Otherwise, I'll go in a really large left-handed loops like NASCAR or something. But yeah, but she didn't deserve it. And of course, I got a whole bunch of
Yeah.
money from the delivery company
Okay.
with the little robot delivery machine thing. They
Mm-hmm.
paid me a whole bunch of money. There's a bunch of rich tech
Mm-hmm.
fellas out in California. It's funny that this whole thing, you said this charge took place in California. I wonder if them sons of bitches is behind it somehow. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so what else do I need to do, sir?
Randy, you literally, I was having a hard day today, and thank you for making my day. You made my day today, being honest with you.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. You know,
So,
I've had certainly had my fair share of adversity. What with having to always buy two pairs of
mhm.
shoes, people don't think about it because I have to buy two pairs of shoes every time I buy it because they don't sell them left and left, so I have to
Right.
buy two pair, and then I've got
They
this
don't
pair.
sell left and
I got
left, right?
exactly. I got a whole closet full of right-handed shoes or right-footed shoes, I guess is a better way to put it.
But,
And nothing to even do with them. Of course, unless I find somebody. If you ever hear of anybody that's had a similar accident but with the opposite feet, just do save my number and let me know so that I
no,
can.
this is the first time I'm listening to this situation, you have a quite a situation in
Yeah,
life there.
I'll
You had to
say, yeah,
buy two pair of shoes every time you look for shoes for yourself.
yeah. It's pretty crazy.
And
I
are
wouldn't wish it on
well,
anybody.
not my concern, but it's just I'm just curious about that. Do you have to purchase the same size both the shoes?
Yeah, I got to buy. They are. That was if there's different shoes, they fit a little differently, but for the most part, as luck would have it, I mean, even though it was the wrong foot, technically, it was the same size as mine, even width. I got, and it's weird because I got an extra wide foot. They measure the width of your shoes sometimes. I have to buy a lot of those New Balance because New Balance actually sells them in sizes. Most shoes only take into account how long your foot
Right.
is, but them New Balance, they take into account how wide your foot is. Of course, dress shoes, that's a whole nother deal. Depends on the brand. I used to, before the accident, I used to get on my shoes at the Costco because they would have sales on them, and you could get designer name brand stuff
Mm-hmm.
super cheap. But of
Right. I
course,
know that.
now you have to get now I got to get two pair of them. So even if they're half off, it's like I'm paying full price anyway. Plus, I got a closet full of right-handed shoes that I can't do
You had to
nothing
add a
with.
full.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess maybe I could find me a
Well,
support
you
group
have
of
my best
fellows with
wishes,
one
Randy.
right foot, and then they could have two pairs of shoes. Well, not two pairs, two shoes, I guess. So if they like the style, that'd be great. They could wear them forever.
Well, Randy, you have my best wishes with you.
Yes, sir. So anyhow, back to I'm sorry, I got us
Well,
off
Randy,
topic
you have my
talking about
best
my dadgum
wishes.
feet.
Oh well, it was quite interesting. I had no problem. I was just loving all the way when you were telling me the story. It was quite heartwarming.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate
So,
that. That's very kind of you to
I
say.
was just
And it's
talking to you
weird.
about the charges.
Well, sometimes they say, when the world gives you lemons, you got to make lemonade. And kind of the ironic thing of it
Right.
is, before the accident, um, I did construction, but since the accident, turns out there's quite a niche market, if you will, for people liking uh, foot videos and stuff. And of course, me having the unique situation that I do, having essentially two different feet, there's some people got some
Mhm.
weird fantasies about that.
Right.
So, anyhow, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you're quite a guy, Randy.
Well, I work really hard to be. I try to just stay positive. I think positivity is the key. They first come to me and said, it looks
Well,
like
that's the
Randy, you're
key.
going to lose your right foot. That's the bad news. And I said, well, is there any good news? And they said, well, we're going to give you another foot, but it's going to be a left foot also, but you should be able to walk with it. And I said, well, hell, that's a win. And I tried to look at the shiny side of
Right.
life. And so here we are, It's only been about 11 months now. So it's mostly healed.
That is great. But Randy,
Yes.
the number from where you're calling me not registered with your which cell phone do you use? Can you just help me with the make of your cell phone?
It's called a jitterbug.
It's an Android cell phone. Am I correct?
No, sorry. It's called a jitterbug. We get them down through the senior center. They had a discount. They have people comes in every now and again, and they'll give us discounts on stuff. Um, they gave us,
Right.
like certain stuff around the house, appliances. Sometimes they'll have people that comes in and does decorating or
Okay, so
painting,
it's
maintenance,
basically a
stuff
flip
like
phone
that.
that you own for yourself. Am I correct?
Yes,
So you basically have a flip phone that you're using right now. Am I correct?
yes, sir. That's correct. Yeah, that's what I thought was so weird about this. I don't even have an Apple phone. I've never had one in my life.
The reason you might have given some kind of information to any unknown person, and that is why you might be getting these charges. So there is nothing to worry on that part. I can make sure that there is not going to be any deductions, but you have to do a physical verification from your end. Are you able to, walk properly and go to places at the
Uh,
moment?
Yo, yeah, absolutely. It's very fortunate. The only thing, the only
Okay.
thing that gives me, I mean, like I told you, obviously they're both left feet. The only other thing that's weird about it is
Hmm.
that, the uh, the the foot that they put on the replacement foot come from a black fella, so they don't exactly match. But I mean,
Hmm.
they look
Well,
otherwise they
you
look very
can
similar. Just
at
one of them
least
looks real
walk
tan.
properly.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah,
that's
definitely.
what we got to be grateful for,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm almost to the point now. It sounds crazy for a fellow my age, but I used to ride a skateboard a lot. I was back in the '70s. I used to ride a skateboard a whole lot. I grew up out in California, and I don't know if you know much about it, but the history of skateboarding, that like Santa Cruz, that's where I grew up, and they had a lot of. It's a long story how I ended up there, but I ended up skateboarding a lot in Santa Cruz, and I've been working on it now. I mean, I ain't gonna be jumping no ramps or doing no crazy kick flips or nothing right now, but I've been able to, to ride the skateboard. It makes, as long as there's no big cracks in the sidewalk, I'm pretty good.
Well, that's great to hear. Randy, what we're going to do here from our side, we are going to make a physical verification of your identity. For that, you'll have to visit a grocery store which is nearby. Can you just tell me how far is the grocery store from your place?
Oh, it's about a I don't know 4 minute skate, 5 minute skate. It's just right down the road. It's craziest thing. They took my driving
So,
license away.
and can you help me with the name of? I got
What?
you there. Can you help me with the name of the
The
grocery
store?
store?
Yeah, absolutely. There's two.
Yeah.
One of them's if you go north out on the main road, and then there's one that's south on the main road. I don't know which one is further. I tend to prefer the Target. The Target is the one that goes north. If you go north on Target,
Okay.
or I mean north on the main road, it'll take you to
So
Target.
what
If you go
we are
south on that
do?
same main road, it takes you to the Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly's a little weird though. I don't care too much for the
Okay,
Piggly Wiggly because uh, the folks that goes in there's they're not
I
the
got
most
you there.
open minded.
Got you there. Uh, so the Target store is like a 5 minute walk from your place. Am I correct?
Well, it's a skate, but yes, I'd take my skateboard. I can, yeah. I mean, why? What do I need to go to Target for?
Okay. So what we're gonna do? I told you about the physical verification.
Hmm.
You already know that there are three charges that are on the way on your checking account that you'll be getting at the end of this month. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what you said. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they
Yeah.
are, but
So let me make you understand.
can we
Let me make
cancel
you understand.
those?
So the
Can we
problem is
cancel whatever charges them are?
we could have canceled those definitely, but the charges I can see are already approved from your side. It's a
But
pre-approved charge
yeah, but I didn't
that
approve them.
you just have for yourself. It has been approved by someone. It has been approved from your end basically. It's you who has approved the charge, so that is gonna leave a problem because it's not gonna be canceled since you have already approved the charge. Do you understand?
Well, I mean, I guess kind of, but I don't understand who approved
So,
them. Who
so
approved these
now
charges?
what we are gonna do, I will make you understand, Randy. I will just try to make it simple for you. So what we are gonna do in order to cancel the charges, you'll have to go to the Target store, you can just go ahead and if you want to change the clothes or wear your shoes, you can just
Yeah.
go ahead and do that. Once
Yeah.
you reach to the Target store, you'll have to get a security card for yourself
Mm-hmm.
through which you are going to safeguard the charges. And when it comes to the end of this month, the charges are going to be canceled because you
Okay.
will already have purchased a security card.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Do you
that's easy.
understand?
Yeah, I do have to change shoes. I got to put on some tennis shoes because I got my right now. I got my flip flops on. That was one upside to this whole thing is my flip flops. Most folks don't know this, but if you take your flip flop, you can pull them little. The part that goes in between your toes. You can pull that
Yeah,
out of the
yeah, I
flip
know
flop,
that. I know
and
that.
then you
I do
can
understand.
then you can take the flip flop and flip it over and push it back down through there. Now, for a normal
Mhm.
person, it wouldn't work because they both be left feet. But you know what? That works great for me because I just flip them over. Now, the soles aren't as comfortable because the bottom of your flip flop is typically it's a little rougher than the sole of your flip flop where you actually where your foot
Right.
goes. So it gives
But
me
I hope you
it gives
you
me
you'll be
calluses
able to.
on my new foot a little worse than it does the other. So I have to go get the
Mhm.
pedicures to get them, buffed out and softened up a little bit. And of course, that's a weird conversation.
Right.
Now I go, the first
I do
couple of
understand.
times it was really weird, but now they're used to it. They come in, this fella comes in with two left feet and one of them's black, you know. So anyhow,
Okay, I
what?
got you there. So, can you just go there to the Target store now?
Well, yes, sir.
So once you reach at the store, before entering the store, just let me know. I'll be on the call till then. Will that be all right?
Okay. Well, I can't, I'd actually have to call you when I get there. I had to
And
call, I
why is
can't,
that?
well,
Again, you just
I
but
can't hold my phone. I can't
you
hold
can
my,
just put it on in your pocket. I'll be on the call because if you disconnect the call is I'll have to attend another call because there are a lot of customers waiting on the queue. So
hmm
you'll have to do it from the start and talk to a different technician, which I don't want for you because I
oh
just
yeah, I
want
don't
to
want
make
that
things
either.
simpler and more simpler for you because there was a personal touch while talking to you, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. You're a good listener. That's that's really awesome of
Well,
you. You
thank
try to
you
explain.
for your words.
You're very understanding. A lot of folks, you try to talk to them and tell them that you know about this ordeal, and
Hmm.
it's
Well,
hard. Like I
I
mean,
have
at
been a
the
good listener all
at
my life. That's the reason I'm
that's
doing
clear.
this job at the moment.
Yeah. What do you want to do long term? What do you want to
Well,
do?
so Randy, you can just. I'm sorry.
I said, well, what do you want to do? This is not your dream job. What do you want to do long term?
Well, you know, God, man plans and God laughs. Yeah, I've
Hmm.
heard that.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. There's a poem
So
by a
I don't
fella by the
think
name of
if
A.E.
you
Houseman
if you
called
go
The
for a
Laws of
long
God.
term plan.
It goes like this: said, the laws of God, the laws of man, he may keep that will and can, not I. Let God and man decree laws for themselves, but not for me. Their deeds I judge and much condemn, yet when did I make laws for them? And so on. It's a beautiful poem. You should look it up. It's one of the two poems I still remember from high school called The Laws of God by a man by the name of
Yes, I have
A.E.
heard about
Houseman.
that.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good poem. That and then there's
Uh,
another one called Thanatopsis
so
that I
there is
remember
no
from high
long
school. I had
term
to
plan.
memorize it and do it. It's an
Randy,
81 line play or poem that I did. I presented it to the class.
um,
It's to him who in the
I am having a
well, I'll read it
very
later.
good
That's
time
fine.
while talking to you, but I think it will be better if you just stick to the thing that we are supposed to do because there are
Yeah.
deadlines, and why don't we just stick
Yeah, you're
to
probably
what
right.
we
You're
are supposed
probably
to
right.
do? We can talk all the way. You can call me back
Oh yeah, we can do
whenever
that.
you
Okay.
you know
Okay. So when I get to
I will be more than happy to.
the Target, what am I supposed to be doing at the Target? Do I need to talk to the customer service people, or what do I
I'm
need
gonna
to
let
do?
you know. You just no. I'm gonna let you know. Just reach to the Target store, and once you're there, just let me know. All right?
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll call you when I get back to the Target store. And probably, like I
No,
said, it'll probably be about
Randy,
five
you don't have to
minutes or
call me
so. But I'll
back.
call you the
You
minute
just
I get there. I'll go up to the customer service and I'll call you from there.
Randy,
I have to have
are you
somebody
there?
hold
Can
my
you listen
phone.
to me?
Yeah, I'm here. I have to let somebody hold my phone because
Randy, can you listen to
I don't
me?
have I don't have my thumbs on either hand, so it's harder for me to hold the phone while I'm skateboarding. Because your arms take to swinging and whatnot. So I'll call
What
you
I'm
when I
telling
get
you
to
is you
Target.
can
It
simply
shouldn't be but about 5 minutes, and I'll call you when I get there. All right. It's been a pleasure. Tell me
Randy,
your
can
name
you listen to
again.
me?
Tell me your name
Can,
again. What
can
was your
you
name?
listen
I
to me
forgot your
first?
name.
You
What was
don't
your
have to
name?
disconnect the call.
Yeah, sure. What was your name though? I forgot your name. You're supposed.
Randy,
Oh, your name is Randy too.
it's
What are
David.
the
David.
odds? That is. Abs- Hello.
Randy, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yes, Randy,
Randy.
can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me? Randy. Hello, Randy. Can you hear me? Hello, this is Randy.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, sir.
Can you
I
hear
don't
me?
know. I don't know who this is. I can't talk right now. I'm talking on the phone with the folks over at Apple. I'm gonna have to call you back. Can I call you back at this same number?
Sir, this is David, the same person you were speaking with.
No, the person I was speaking with said his name was Randy.
No, it was David. It was me who you were talking to.
Well, how are you on two lines
Or
at
you
once?
did he, I called you back because
Technology
you
is
got disconnected
absolutely
from the call.
amazing. I don't understand.
Yes. So Randy, why don't we
Okay.
just stick to
Yeah,
what we're
okay. I
supposed
didn't
to
know if
do?
you heard me.
When
Yeah, I was gonna I'm gonna go get the skateboard, and then I'm gonna head over to the Target, and then I'll call you back. Do you want me to call you at this number, or do you want me to call you at that first number that I
once
called you
you
at, that
on-
866 number?
once you
Okay.
reach Target, you can call me on the same number.
On which
That'd
number
be
though?
great.
Is it this 855
On
number
the
that you're
same
calling me
helpline
from now,
number.
or the on the
Yes,
866
ending with
number that you?
5583. You can call me back at the same number.
Okay, and your name is Randy what? Randy
It's
David?
Randy Rogers. Yes,
Randy
yes, it's Randy Rogers.
Randy Rogers. Okay, Randy Rogers. I'll call you back here in just a few minutes.
All right.
All right. Bye bye. What you got? Anybody? And scene. Thank you very much. that was that was pretty fucking amazing right there, kids. Yeah. Let me I mean, would it be a bad time to do this? I mean, I'm just saying. I just put that up there. Where are we at? That is definitely going to be on the highlights. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call this guy back. We're going to call this guy back in a few minutes. We're gonna keep going with this. So, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do it. Because that was spectacular. He just went. He was given so much information. Hey, look, he was given so much information that he just didn't even hear the part about me not having any. He's not been able to hold the phone very well while I skateboarded. Um, I mean, there's a point at which I kind of feel like he didn't even buy that. Like he's like, this has got to be bullshit. There's no way this is real. Are you not entertained? Yeah. So there you go. Who is Chris? What did Chris say? Uh, uh, Chris, since you asked, let me read a message for you that I received. Now, I have talked, there's a lot of people. This is a fair question, right? Um, this is what he does. Let me explain to you what all he does sometimes involves, because I can tell you're new. Yesterday, there are people who watch my live stream who are not watching it purely for entertainment. They are watching it because they are using the information that I'm collecting. Sometimes I kind of give them that information privately through discords and private channels, emails, etc. Then there are some times where they actually just listen to what I'm saying, and I'll give out codes and things that they can use to potentially review other computers. There was one yesterday. There's a particular scam baiter with whom I've worked many, many times, who is not in the lives, doesn't talk, doesn't do whatever, works on the other side of the planet, but we're connected. He stays up late and he watches what I do. We have often had access to their computers, hypothetically, because hacking is illegal, through programs like AnyDesk and a couple of others, right? This particular friend of mine has recently figured out a way to use UltraViewer, or as we affectionately call it and refer to it, UltraBeaver. We have figured out a way, or he has figured out a way, not me. He has figured out a way to actually use Ultra Viewer or Beaver to view their computers. Yesterday, there was one that we were able to get over. Now, what we would normally do is I would send the login information plus the scam and the contact information over to my friend. My friend would then try to reverse hack them and so on and so forth. We've now figured out a way where in real time, while I'm talking to the scammer can give me give me the instructions on how to download UltraViewer, which for those of you that don't know, UltraViewer is a third-party remote access software platform designed to give remote access to someone who needs to see your computer. For example, if I own a company, I have salespeople around the world, or even just around the country or the state, I may have an IT person who is responsible for protecting and monitoring and whatever the computers of the sales force that work for me. If there's an issue with the computer, rather than having to send the computer or bring the computer or whatever, we can give access to the IT person who can then log into the computer and see what's happening in real time on that computer. So there is legitimate uses for these third-party remote access software platforms, and that's exactly what it's for. Well, my smart, not a hacker because hacking's illegal friend figured out a way to use UltraViewer to do this very thing and kind of reverse hack these scammers. So while I'm on the line talking to these scammers, and I realize that it's going to be an UltraViewer thing that they're trying to take me to, normally I would take them, let them see my computer, show them dirty movies or whatever to get them upset and make funny content. I would also screenshot or take photos of and then send that over to my person who would then try to reverse hack them. Yesterday, for the very first time ever, he would give me his login credentials to his computer. He would tell me when certain things were happening, so I would know how to say, well, my whole screen went black and so on and so forth. Well, he was able yesterday, Chris, to get into one of these computers. Let me read to you a message that I got yesterday afternoon. I ran another guy on this Norton scammer, meaning he got access to a device, hypothetically, because hacking is illegal. He has 185 different ConnectWise connections, plus logins to an admin Vici dial. Vici dial is the program used by a lot of these scammers to make these outbound calls. Uses VoIP, and they can spoof the numbers and a bunch of different stuff. So this guy has now been able to monitor a scammer with 185 other active victim connections. There's a scammer who is currently connected to 185 different victims. He's waiting on them to make big deposits or whatever, so that they can, steal from them. My friend is watching this in real time and is able to save the victims in real time. While it's happening, he will interrupt the phone call and say, "You don't know me, but here's who I am. Here's what I do." And so, to answer your question, Chris, no, I don't just call the Indian guys. There's a lot more to it. And there's a lot of things that happen on the backside. I hope that answers your question. John Wickham, been the best 14 months I've watched streams on my phone. So glad I came across your stream. I am too, John. I am too. So there you go. What else? Do I know Kit Boga? No, I don't. I mean, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know him. I don't know Pierogi. I mean, I've communicated with like his team through Twitter and shit like that, but I've never talked to him, whatever. I have the utmost respect for those guys. They're kind of the OGs. So of course I know him. Now I'm going to call this guy back and tell him I'm going to be winded. I'm going to have some background noise going, and I'm going to do my thing. Bear with me just a sec. I'm trying to. Is that right? And I got to make sure I'm doing everything right before I get too far into this. Okay, let's go. We're going to call him back at the 855 number.
Thank you for calling Apple. You're talking to Alex. How can I help you?
Yes, I was looking for a Randy Rogers, I believe he said his name was.
May I have your first and your last name, sir?
Yes, sir. My name is Randy, Randy. Last name of Rambler, Rambler.
All right, sir. You're talking to the Randy Rogers?
Yes, sir. I was just a second ago. He had me. I'm standing inside the lobby of the Targets there. Or
all
the
right,
little
sir.
foyer where the doors are. And
first of all, you should not supposed to call me from the store, sir. Please, can you go outside the store?
yeah, sure. Give me a second. Takes me a second. I got to get my skateboard. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. What I What? So what's
You have to purchase a Target gift card. Okay.
a Target gift
Yeah.
card? What's that
Yeah.
for?
That is for the encryption. Okay. So that we can secure your account, and that will be put in your Apple Pay, and all the charge will be canceled from your account.
Okay.
There'll be a denomination from $10, which weighs up to $500. You have to get a $200 gift card.
A $200 gift card?
Yes,
Wait a
sir.
second. I'm not sure we're talking about the same thing, friend. I got a message saying I've been charged $143.95. And
Hmm.
I
Let me
don't
do one
understand.
thing. Let me connect your call back to the previous technician. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yes, Randy, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. A little winded,
And
but yeah, I'm here.
so, what are you? Where are you exactly at the moment?
Well, I'm standing outside the damn what you call it Target. I went into the little foyer deal, and that fella told me I needed to not be there.
Got you there. So, what you're gonna do at the Target is, are you outside the Target store or are
Yeah,
you
yes,
inside at the
sir.
moment?
Yes,
Are you outside the store?
yes, I am right now. Yes, I was inside, and the fella told me to come outside.
What you need to do there is, I already told you before, you have to purchase a security card for yourself with the same denomination of $500.
Okay.
You just don't talk to me on the line. You just put my phone
Well, how am I
aside.
supposed to know? What am I supposed to? What am I supposed to get? You
Can
that
you come
some
out
other.
of the store first?
I'm okay.
Randy, can you come out of the store first?
Okay, it's too damn cold. What do I need to do? Just tell me what I need to do.
I
Good
will
Lord.
let you know. Just come outside.
Okay. Good Lord.
What you are gonna do there, once you step in, you just have to go for the cards section. It's also called. It should be a gift card section somewhere in the store. Once
Mm-hmm.
you reach there, you had to ask for $200 worth of free cards. That is $600 of gift cards that you are gonna purchase there.
Okay,
Do you
wait a minute.
understand?
Hang on. That got confusing. I was out here in all the parking lot. Okay, so tell me again, because I dropped my damn skateboard. I need to get
So
what now?
I will make you understand. The
Okay.
charge of $473, which
Uh-huh.
is already under your name, can only be canceled when you purchase a security card, which is also called gift card. There should be a gift card section at the Target store.
Yeah, that was just
There,
right
you have
inside
to
the
get,
door there. That's where I was standing. That
yeah,
fella told me to come out.
you have to purchase. You have to purchase three cards of $200. That means you have to purchase $600 of gift card. That is the three cards of $200 denomination. Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess.
And once you get that, just in case the cashier asks for, they'll ask who is asking for these cards. Just don't tell me it's for the
Go
Apple
around,
store.
you son of a
Yeah,
bitch. Sorry, there's some asshole damn near hit me with his pickup. Sorry, go
not a problem.
say again now. What was it?
Once you enter there, you just have to get three cards of $200. And if the cashier asks, "Is it from the Apple?" Just tell them it's for your personal use. You want to, gift your grandchildren these three cards.
Uh-huh.
So once once you do that, just let me know. I'll be waiting for your call. Should I expect your call back?
Okay. So you don't want me to stay on the phone now or what?
Just put your phone in your pocket.
Okay. And then, so I need
And
to go in and get how many of these gift cards and what denom amounts?
it's 200 denomination of 3 gift cards.
Okay. So two
And just put your
$300
phone
gift
in your
card.
pocket.
And
Yes,
then,
just don't tell me that you're talking to
and
any
then,
Apple store because they're
okay.
gonna add a lot
Yeah.
of
Well,
taxes to it.
and they need to be what kind of cards again?
It should be a Target gift card that
Okay.
he is gonna purchase there, and just don't tell them anything about the conversation that he had because they are gonna add a lot of taxes, the $600 additional to that.
Okay.
So
So I just need to go in
and
and get, I need, I need
yes,
to target three, two $300 Target
no,
activation
it's free.
gift
Yes, yes.
nine
Brandy had it
card
purchased
niner.
3 gift cards of $200, 3 gift
Okay.
cards of $200, and once
Three
you
wait, three
come,
gift cards. I got a pencil I found out here on the ground. I'm gonna write this down on it. I got an old cigarette pack. I'm gonna write this on real quick.
no problem, Brandy. Once you're there, you can just let me know. All right.
Okay.
Once you
So I
purchase
need to
that, just put
get
your phone
two
in your pocket.
$300 security cards from the what store?
From the
From the
Target store
from
there
the
you are
Target
in right
from
now.
the Target store. Got it. Okay. Okay. And then
Okay. Once you're there,
and then
I'll be expecting your call back. Would that be all right?
okay. Yeah, I mean I guess that's fine. I don't know.
All right. Once you have purchased the cards, just call me back on the same number.
Okay. Okay. I'll
All right.
do it.
Bye.
I'm
And just don't tell them that you're
okay.
talking to Apple support.
Good morning. How are you? What now? So this guy is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay. We're now live over in the app as well. For those of you that are subscribers over yonder, you may join us. Where is it? Are we live? Yeah, we are. We're live. What's happening? Oh, they're making me oh no, they didn't make me verify. Hello, everyone. There they go. Okay, yeah, they're flying in now. YouTube has now made a thing where they make you sign in to prove that you're not a bot. And I'm like, how did a bot do an actual search and so we're going to call him in a couple of minutes and we're going to get the wrong gift cards and he's going to lose his mind here shortly. For those of you that have not joined the app yet, you need to do that. It's already 11:12. I was supposed to be on at 11:15. There we go. Okay. Prove you're not AI, right? Ruck Fobocalls.tv is where you can get the app. Ruckfobocalls.tv. There's a link in my bio. Ruckfobocalls.tv. If I just sat here and said it for 20 minutes straight, everybody would still ask. So I can't believe this guy's hung in there either. There's a couple hundred people already over in the YouTube. I mean in the app. This guy jokes he thinks you're gonna do it. Yep. I think Randy talked to this guy before when his wife died and couldn't stop. Hello. Have poop pain when you call him? Sit. What's up, Italian? Yeah, this is going to be greatness. This is going to be absolutely great. That's okay. I understand if you can't. It's totally fine. So I have to leave. I can't run both of these at once. There's over 200 people already in the app. There'll be about 600 in there when we shut these two down. The link is in my bio. 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 Another creator calls it the tuberculosis. We will be live, just so you guys know. We will be live tomorrow for a little while. Not actually, no, wait a minute. No, because we're leaving at 11:50. We're leaving at 9 a.m. I won't be live tomorrow. We were originally going to be live tomorrow, but we had to move the flight because of the weather to go out to LA. So, but we will be live on TikTok, not so much on YouTube, but I will be live over on the tubes. Lose a lot of gifters on normal TikTok, don't you? I mean, yes, but bait and switch, that's cute. Okay, watch this. You want to see how cute it is? Say something else ugly. Anybody else? Anybody else? I can't stay on both. I'm not going to stay on both. Get rid of all the fucking trolls and I'll come back and start doing TikTok again. But here's the deal. I got sick to death of death threats and stupid bullshit from the people on TikTok. I don't have that in my app. And more importantly, the people that watch over there don't have to deal with that. There's no tapping. There's no gifting. There's no anything. The people that want to watch it, actually, they pay a monthly subscription and they get to watch it. It's not that I don't love you. I do. But I mean, you know, there comes a point at which I have to do what makes sense for me from a business perspective. And I'm super sorry. I know it's not for everybody. I'm still going to be posting content. I mean, my most recent TikTok got 100,000 views already. So it's not like I'm not still doing it. So anyhow, I'm going to go over to the app, guys. Feel free. If you want to complain or whatever, send me a message. Feel free. And I'll solve the problem for you, I promise. So, all right. I appreciate you guys. Love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Firmly believe in my heart of hearts, we can overcome any challenge, any adversity, solve any problem that we face as a human collective if we just do those 4 simple things. Love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I'll see you over on the app for those of you that are joining us. All right. Cheers. All right. There were, just so we're clear on this, I'm going to share this with YouTube right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share it on the app. I got to share it on the app, not here. But I'll see you guys over there. Come join us. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that as well. Okay. Cheers.